right, since we're talking about universes real quick, let's bring it on back. This is fresh. This is like if you listen to Star Talk, Cosmic Queries, we don't know what we're going to come up with. This is why we're TBD. So we like sports. Ian, we also like Star Wars.
And just and nerd pop culture. We're going to talk about all sorts of things.
Yeah, so this episode was Star Wars because pretty much everyone likes Star Wars, so we're going to talk about that. So across the universe real quick, this is something we're going to end every possible episode with, that we can come with some fun ideas. And as we gain some traction, we are going to get your feedback on what would be a good across the universe kind of subject. And for this one, since we have no traction and we're going to hit the ground running, who do you want to be? You want to be Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker? Go.
Darth.
Okay, you're Darth, I'm Luke. Okay, so then since you got to pick that, I'm going to pick the league that, in this fantasy league that Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker are signing up on Yahoo with. I'm going to choose the National Basketball Association. We're going to do a fantasy team real quick. Your top 5, going from point guard to center.
Am I doing actual NBA players?
We're doing all time.
NBA players.
NBA players all time. You were Darth Vader. Who would Darth Vader choose on his all-time NBA team? Go.
Well, Darth Vader, so he obviously likes power, but Darth Vader obviously is also Anakin Skywalker. And one thing we know about Anakin is that he couldn't control his emotions. So I want a guy who has a
Dennis Rodman's on your team.
He has a screw loose. That guy is going to go completely insane to get the job done. You cannot ever cross this man. So if I'm just going off of what Darth Vader would choose, and I'm not just using my Ian Turner ranking of basketball.
Yeah, it's got to be Darth Vader.
Oh, no. Oh, yes, it's Darth Vader.
Across the universe.
I am picking, with the deadly never cross me, and you're going to hate me for this, Kobe Bryant as shooting guard. The Mama mentality and the Dark Lord of the Sith would
I don't disagree. I don't disagree one bit.
I was like 5 seconds away from saying Russell Westbrook, but then I looked at you and I decided to say Kobe.
Dick. All right, so you still have 4 other players.
I do. It's a draft. You go now.
Oh, we're actually okay. So your first pick of the Across the Universe draft.
You can't take Michael Jordan.
Kobe Bryant. Why can't I? Because you're sitting over there saying don't take Michael. Now I'm taking Michael Jordan.
You can't. You're Luke Skywalker. Why is Luke Skywalker taking Michael Jordan?
Because
don't retcon your reason with Luke Skywalker.
All right, can I explain myself?
You can't say Michael Jordan.
Can I explain myself?
Sure.
Okay. He's stuck with the same side for pretty much his entire career. Did step aside for a while.
Ooh.
And then said, you know what? I'm coming right back to help you. Not so much the Chicago Bulls, but the NBA as a whole. And also, he was sick and still overcame it. He also had a force on one young, unfortunate man that he dropped a buzzer-beating shot on that the call wasn't called. That's because the force was too great by Michael Jordan with the push-off that we all know about. I'm drafting Michael Jordan. I'm the number 1 pick on Luke Skywalker's team. That's a pretty good explanation.
Oh, man, that was good. I'm now imagining Luke trying to play baseball.
Wow.
You know, I was thinking about taking Michael and trying to justify it with some Darth Vader adjectives, but that's fine. So, what do I have left? I have a center.
You have forward. Every other. Yeah. You have point guard. You have power forward, small forward, and center.
Okay, and I have Kobe Bryant, who is my shooting guard. So, one thing that Darth Vader obviously remembers fondly is pod racing. As young Annie. Whippy! So wizard! So, one thing Anakin loved was pod racing. And as the great Liam Neeson once said, it takes Jedi reflexes for a human to man pods. Now, one person that had a handle like no other is someone that we all can agree is one of the greats. And if I have my man Kobe Bryant, I need someone who can get him the ball. And I'm going to keep it in Lakers Nation, and I'm going to take Magic Johnson.
Harsh.
As my point guard.
Really, on the dark side?
Yeah, you wouldn't think so, but if
I think you're just taking Magic Johnson because he's a good player. How is he related to the dark side? Because he's a very nice guy.
Darth Vader, the reason that Darth Vader is such a compelling character is because he is a conflicted character. If you will remember, his arc ends on the light side. Darth Vader goes into his past, which
This
makes
is
him
true.
strong.
So as his dying breath, he said, "Magic Johnson joined my team." All right, so you got magic. That's fine. Shit.
So my backcourt is set.
Yes, it is. So I'm Luke, an intellectual that, as you stated earlier in this episode, wasn't very intellectual, but he learned
As a young man.
and actually, not only did he learn, he burnt the books of everything he learned.
He actually didn't.
I know. But the act of teaching. He already knew all that shit, right? You know who also is a scholar? And one of the best centers of all time? That would be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He will be joining my light side of the Force.
Not bad. Okay. Oh, man. This is really hard. Okay, so my Darth Vader, he has the ability to make others choke, as we all know. And I really don't know.
Dwight Howard.
So I can't say LeBron James because he is not the most clutch guy. But if there is ever a man who is going to lay it down in the clutch, I'm going to pull an
Robert Horry.
I am going to pick a player in a moment in time. I'm not going to take him for his whole career, and I'm going to switch things up. Someone who has ice in his veins, who will never choke. I'm going to take, and I'm going to switch things up. I'm going to pull a 1981 NBA Finals, but Magic at the 5 with the sky hook for the win. But I'm also going to take a player in their finals prime. I'm going to take, at the point, Kyrie Irving. The point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers against the greatest regular season team of all time. Laying that 3 in Game 7 in Steph Curry's face. Ice in his veins.
Okay, I'm going to let you have
LeBron
that.
James his 3rd ring.
Okay, so who do I have? I have definitely Michael. Definitely Kareem. I am going to probably... What would Luke do? You know what? If we're going to go with times, I'm going to go with Barbosa.
The guy from the Warriors?
No. Well, from the Phoenix Suns.
Oh, back in those days.
Say like 2009 kind of.
All right, make your case.
Leandro Barbosa. Because that's why I think to compliment Michael Jordan, who can play a small forward if he wants to because he can beat everybody. Mm-hmm. He needs someone that is just a TIE fighter, an X-Wing all over the place. And that is Leandro Barbosa. I think he could score the ball and run circles around every single person. If we're going to go with time frame, I'm going to say 2009 Leandro Barbosa.
Okay, not bad. I like that. So I'm going to go back to...
I'm out of wine.
I'm going to go back to just all career. I'm going to bring it to, if we think about Darth Vader... Let's think about Rogue One, for example. The reason that a lot of people went and saw Rogue One is because they threw Darth Vader into the marketing. He was in that movie for probably, 5 minutes? Mm-hmm. And, he's what would you call a ticket draw. I'm also going to talk to a guy who has massive leadership intangibles and is a ferocious man. At the 4, I'm going to have Kevin Garnett.
Ouch. Nice. Like it a lot. You got Kevin Garnett. Okay, and you weren't going for a time.
I'll go with Defensive Player of the Year. Boston Celtics, Kevin Garnett.
That's fine, because you could have taken 8 years out of his Timberwolves years totally. And been badass. Yeah. All right, so no, that's a good pick. That's In the Shadows, very dark of you. And I like him. God damn. Well, all right. Well, shit. So who's my? I'm gonna look for my Han Solo.
Lay out your team.
I'm gonna lay. So I have Leandro Barbosa. It's just kind of woohoo, and then I have Michael Jordan. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And that's my 5.
You should lay out a team, though. So you have a center, you have a shooting guard, you have a point guard. So you've got your forwards.
I don't have a point guard. Leandro...
He's a small guy.
He can play point guard, but I wouldn't...
You can put Michael at the point.
Yeah, you can put Michael at the point. He can play either. Well, let's just say I have 2 shooting guards, but I'm gonna take away... I will make that decision with this pick right now.
Okay.
Cerebral. Also, caring. Gives a shit. Not a bad guy. Very light side. I'm going to go with...
Wait, can I guess? Is he playing right now?
No.
Go. I don't know.
All right. I'm going to go with John Stockton.
Nice.
I was going to go with
As a
Steve
Han?
Nash when I started. But then I remembered I'm a Laker fan, and that was
He
just
did
kind of a
very good.
bummer.
It wasn't really his fault.
Kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
But then we were just talking about Luke Skywalker not being a bummer in the latest episode of Star
Congratulations
Wars.
to Steve, by the way. Hall of Fame inductee this year.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Steve. You much deserve that shit. You are a badass player. But I was thinking just like, as a Laker fan, it wasn't as Luke Skywalker-y as I would like that to be when the Dream Team came out for Lakers, and, a decade ago, whatever.
Yeah.
And then he comes back on, he comes on the team.
A decade ago. It's crazy.
Well, that wasn't technically a decade ago, but there's been multiple instances as being a Laker fan where you have like this enigmatic team, an all-star team, and then it poops.
Yeah.
And then we had Powell and Kobe working really well together, and that worked. And then it's like, let's try it again, and we got Steve Nash. So anyway, Steve Nash off the books. I'm going to go with John Stockton because he made sure the people that could scored before he did.
Yeah. No,
And so he would facilitate Leandro Barbosa and whatever maneuvers Leandro Barbosa was doing. However, if Michael Jordan wanted the fucking ball, you know who's going to get him the ball?
Yep.
If he didn't already have it, it'd be John Stockton.
Yeah.
So I have John Stockton.
Yeah. Okay, so I was going to, before I lay out my reasoning, I'm just going to say I was going to pick Kevin Durant for this pick, but I wanted to do somebody a little bit more role player just to kind of even out the teams. So my reasoning for this pick is Darth Vader. You were thinking about sidekicks. So who does Darth Vader have? He has the.
So who do you have, by the way, real quick?
Okay, so I have at the 1, I have Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
At the 2, I've got Kobe Bryant.
Damn
at
right.
At the 5, I have Magic Johnson. At the 4, I have Kevin Garnett. So I need a small forward.
You have Magic Johnson playing center?
I couldn't think of anything at the moment, so I decided to, when Kareem went out in the finals, Magic played center and then won the finals, and then I put in Kyrie at the point. That's my reasoning.
Okay.
He won the game.
We're going to go with it.
Won the game on
This
a sky
isn't our last episode,
Won the
so
game
we can
on a
go
sky
over
hook,
this.
people.
You know,
He
people.
won the NBA Finals.
You listening, people? No, I don't disagree with you. I don't. Okay.
As a rookie.
Go ahead. You only got 2 other players.
I have one other player. Kobe, Kyrie, Kevin, Magic.
Okay.
So this man reminds me of a sidekick of Darth Vader. So I don't have a Han Solo. I don't have a Princess Leia. I have a man who will get the job done, but only if the price is right. For every Darth Vader, you have a Boba Fett. You have a bounty hunter, a mercenary. His loyalties only go where your pocketbook leads. Pocketbook leads. So I'm looking for a player who got the job done, but loyalty, not his thing. I'm looking for a guy. That's why I was thinking Kevin Durant, but I need a guy at the 3. Fuck, this guy's a power forward. That I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with it anyway. I'm gonna have 2 power forwards. This man was one of the most dominant players at his prime. He is recently out of the league, and
You're taking my player. I'm gonna fucking pee on you.
It's probably not. This is 2009's
Nope.
Amari Stoudemire.
Okay, cute. I'll take it.
Okay, that's my team.
That's really cute because he's probably going to get injured in the game that we're going to be playing against each other.
I just figured it wouldn't be fair to take Kevin Durant.
Doesn't get injured, and he's a friend of everybody. Even some of the players on his team that maybe are kind of assholes, but he's still kind of a friend with them. But no matter who joins the team, he's always on, kind of like a Chewbacca, if you will.
Chewbacca?
Solid, always around.
Brian Scott Breedy.
Nope. I'm going to go with a Tim Duncan.
Ooh.
Tim Duncan at my power forward.
Ooh.
He is my
Kevin
Chewbacca.
Garnett over Tim Duncan, but okay. Ooh.
Well, you already took Kevin Garnett.
No, I know. I'm just saying if you're comparing power forwards all time.
Yeah.
That's a good.
No, I'm going to go with Tim Duncan because
that's a Luke Skywalker pick.
it's totally because he's a nice guy.
Yep.
And you know what? He loves everybody. He really does. No matter what team, but he always stays on the same team, which is the Millennium Falcon.
Yep.
He always stays on that ship, no matter what happens.
That was good.
So I'm going to go with that, and I'm pretty sure my team wins.
Well, let's see.
We can leave that up to all of you. List your team real quick. Go.
At the one, I've got
the Ian Vader team.
The Ian Vader team starts with Kyrie Irving at the point, Kobe Bryant at the 2, Amari Stoudemire and Kevin Garnett at the forwards. I could have taken Kevin Durant, but I decided to be nice.
Yeah.
Because you took Leonardo Barbosa because you were playing fair. And then my 5 is Magic Johnson.
Okay, and then we got the Luke Skywalker team with John Stockton.
At the 1.
Michael Jordan and or Leandro Barbosa, depending on the tempo of the game.
Then where does Leandro Barbosa play? It's not like
he plays small forward at times. Depending, he played on a very fast moving Phoenix team with Mike D'Antoni. Very fast paced team.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, okay. So then I also have Tim Duncan there, and
he was 6'3".
Yeah.
195 pounds. This guy did not play small forward.
On a fast-moving team, when everyone's at about 6'8" or under, there were times when he would play that position, yes. He wouldn't start at that, no, and he wasn't labeled at it. But watching the Pacific Division, yes, it occurred.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Okay.
That's because Michael... I drafted my team the way I want to draft my team. He's got the force. He's got the force, my friend. He could do whatever he wants. I mean, you had a point guard playing 5, man.
That actually happened in real life.
And then you know what also happened in real life? Star Wars. So all of this across the universe. So I have John Stockton, Leandro Barbosa. I have Michael the Jordan, Tim the Duncan, and Kareem the Abdul-Jabbar. And I think my team wins. But if you guys want to go Team Ian Vader or Team Aaron Skywalker, hashtag it, and then
let us know,
and then at the Real TBD Podcast.